Hello everybody, welcome to another NS production, and today we are coming back to Command & Conquer 3 Tiberium Wars, and I'm going to be casting this Tiberium Wars tournament that happened in October, actually, and I'm going to be just casting the replays as usual. Unfortunately, I wasn't there to cast it while it was being done, so I missed out all that action stuff and all that excitement, but I'll just be do this instead, you know, because it's pretty much the same, except it's not live, and I suppose that's better, to be honest. It means I'm not as pressured or anything. Anyway, today's opponents we have gotten for today, or at least for this video at least, because I had 4 replays and I'm going to be doing 2 videos, 2 replays on each video. Training account is on the bottom right of the map, playing as the orange node, and up the top left we have Shock Trapette playing as the signed UGI. I did call this electric glue, by the way. I don't know why, even though it was signed, but it does kind of look like electric glue, except it really doesn't. I don't know. I called it that because it came out of my mouth. Anyway. We've got some light infantry squads fired off from both players over here. One factory already been deployed from Shock Trapette. He's going to be immediately going to go for an engineer with an APC, and he's going to be putting that into his enemy's base, hopefully capturing the structure. Training is currently focusing on economy at the moment. He's going to be focusing on the Tiberium field, and he's going to be expanded to this one as well. I don't know if either players are going to be going like if one player goes has one half of the map and the other player has the other half of the map. I think that might be the best thing to do for both players, because, you know, this is meant to be a 2v2 map, but seeing as there are only 2 players in here, I think it's wise to get the extra Tiberium since it's there. Here we go, we've got some MDTs coming from Shock Trapette. Unfortunately, the MDT is going to die. No, it hasn't. Engineer just got released and captured the Wolf Factory, so now he's going to have to do something about that. Luckily it was powered down, so we can't start using it straight away. Oh, that refinery almost got captured as well. AHC nicely is destroyed there, but unfortunately he has to sell it now, sell a few of these structures, and try and, or pretty much start again, which gives Shock Trapette a massive advantage over there. We see quite a few refineries. I think he might be base building down towards the bottom left corner of the map, and just sucking up all that Tiberium, and probably making some more war factories. I think he probably will make more war factories and get some of those tanks out or something. I don't believe we will see any air this time, because it's mostly ground forces people are going to be focusing on. It's going to be just too busy on the ground to actually just get any air up, honestly. So air forces, I assume, would actually be omitted from this match, although I could be completely wrong. It could actually turn out in a different way, but there we go. Currently going off the bottom right of here. Sorry, this is kill box basically. This is just ice shock. That's nicely defending the middle over there, but that's only pushing the forces back just a little bit, or at least holding them off until the APC is coming in. Do they have engineers? Yes, they do. Both of them have engineers, but at least they're anti-infantry, so they can easily take care of the infantry. Unfortunately, wow, he just got the engineer out. He just ejected the engineer from the vehicle, and now he's going to capture the tower over there. That was lucky. I thought he was going to lose that. That engineer now in that APC is going close to the refinery, or a lot of structures actually. What is he going to capture with this APC? I don't know. Oh, he was going to capture the refinery. Luckily it was sold. Over here we've got some Scorpion tanks. We've got quite a big aggressive push coming from Shock Trapette over here, but Training is nicely holding out with his militant rocket squads. Quite a few of them being destroyed, but unfortunately Training is losing some of his harvesters, which would set him back a bit, to be honest. We see he's deployed a crane as well, which is probably good, seeing as, you know, Shock Trapette is on the offensive right now. I believe, I don't know whether Training's going to be focusing on defenses at all. I mean, he's got a lot of hand of nodes right now. Is he going to be going for shadows? He could, but I would recommend getting a war factory, to be honest, because those vehicles, they're very good. So, you know, having anti-vehicular and whatever units, and infantry is good, but it's not when you have infantry and vehicles to deal with, so you need to be able to be on the same level as your opponent in terms of units, firepower, and just tech level, to be honest. Silo gets built and destroyed. We see, Secret Shrine gets deployed, so he might actually be getting some shadows. No, Tactics squad goes out, but no shadows. So, I mean, that would be useful, but I mean, he has quite a bit of a big force coming from over here. We're going to see a lot of APCs and a lot of Predator tanks just swarming around his base. I don't think he'd be able to hold on for them very much longer, to be honest. A lot of multi rocket squads now taking that out, but they're fanatics. They don't even get used. They just get slaughtered. Some of them get used, but like it's neglectable. Shock Trooper, I think he's pretty much won this. I mean, he's got a huge force on the side of his base. Training will not be able to counter this or protect his base in any way. I mean, he's got a lot of Predator tanks, and he's got the ability to deal with the extra infantry, so I think Training is just out of this match right now. And he also had tier 2. That is actually quite a shame. Wow, that is a very aggressive match coming from Shock Trooper over there. And this funny thing I've noticed, a lot of players are actually becoming more aggressive than ever before, as far as I know. Because I mean, I've watched casts before when I look at Buzz Killington, I look at Spartacus. And I don't think the players were actually as aggressive. They were more reserved. They were more sneaky. But now they're just going head on, straight away, going for a complete annihilation. As soon as the match starts. No, that's not what I want to do. But yeah, that was a very good match from both players over there. But Shock really had his grip on his opponent for pretty much the start of the game there. So good for him. Poor Training. I mean, he started off well, but didn't manage to carry on forth to the further parts of the match. Now we are going to be playing on. Ooh, I can't remember the the name of this map. Oh, you see, that's the thing. I don't remember the name of this map because players don't really play on this much. Oh, it's at the back corners of my mind, but I'm just gonna not say it. Pardon me, because it's not important right now. Because I don't remember. I think it was something's big battle or something. That's about as much as I can remember. Anyway. We've got, at the top half of the map, we've got Shock Trooper as the blue GI, and on the bottom half of the map, we've got orange, what was that, yellow nod? I think that's, yeah, just yellow nod as Training. He accidentally unpacked his MCB, poor lad. Right, okay, I've always found this map as to be difficult, because the Tiberium is quite spread out compared to most maps. I mean, you see the clusters of Tiberium in normal Tiberium fields. It's very close together, whereas this, it's quite far away. I mean, you've got a Tiberium field here, and a Tiberium field here. You've also got some tip spikes. I mean, yeah, you've got a lot of tip spikes, and that's a bit awkward because you have to build a lot of saboteurs or engineers, whatever, to go capture them. It's just not something you really think about. You always think, right, I'm going to build a harvester to go get those, to get the resources, because that is what you should do. That is income. But for this map, it's more of a focus on capturing structures than other maps. You see, we've got a cheeky little squad of shadows coming in from Training over there. Almost got died. And yes, I did that on purpose, just so you know. Almost got killed over there. But now I see this just, I don't even know what he's doing with that. He probably will die, but I think that was just a scouting unit, to be honest. Tier 1 units coming out of the War Factory. They might actually try and swarm harvesters. I think he probably should, just because the map is quite large. And also saying that, I think air will probably come as well. Because you got quite a lot of ground to cover. I mean, seeing as the map is a lot larger than Blackwater Brawl. Blackwater, not Blackwater. I always say it wrong, don't know why. I think Structure Pipe will probably focus on air. Or, I think he could also focus on Juggernauts and Mammoth Tanks, because Juggernauts will probably also be a good option for this map as well. Mammoth Tanks, same reason. Mammoth Tank and Juggernaut combo. Oh my god. Classic overpowered GDI, honestly. And then there's also the upgraded avatars, but my goodness, Juggernauts and Mammoth Tanks, absolutely brilliant combo. I loved the few times I actually got to use that combo on people. Oh my god, it was bliss. And then all my units died, but still, I managed to do a decent damage and put the opponent in a bit of a pickle. So anyway, enough of my good days. Let's go on to the match over here. A couple of war fighters have been deployed. They've got a lot of vehicles being trained. Here comes an attack from Training, coming towards Shock Trooper's base. He's looking for harvesters. I don't think he'll be able to get any though. I mean, his units are hot on his trail at the moment. Even with the watchtower there, that's going to be proved a bit of a nuisance. Quite a few refineries being constructed. They've got 3 over there. 6 refineries. So that's a lot of income that's going to be coming from Shock Trooper over there, and we see that Training has actually base built towards this Tiberium field over here, and nicely actually. So he'll be able to be training some of those units, and he'll be putting some of those structures out, some nice refineries. I don't think he's actually got a crane. I don't think he has. I mean, he just built a refinery. Yeah, he probably would have just gone that from the construction yard. So okay. We've got an attack by gun from over there, and again that's probably just scouting. Oh, what's going on over here? What's going on over here? Well, okay. Well, okay, alright, okay. He's just used a lot of carryalls to take his saboteurs over there. Alright. Oh, that's a cheeky move coming from Trendy over there, taking over his opponent's tip spikes with airdropping his saboteurs right on top of them. Wow, that is something I would never have expected. I mean, that's literally. I mean, it's funny because about a while ago, but not too long ago. It's not that long ago, seeing as I can still recall it. And we had a player. I don't remember what his name was. I think it was training as well. Someone just used a oh, they've got a bomb as well near the Tiberium spike. Clever training. Yeah, as I said, it was got like carryalls coming down. I think it was Retropolis and carryalls, and it was only the one, but it managed to capture one of the enemy's carryalls and sell it. Oh, that was glorious! And they had units right next to the carryall, literally adjacent to them directly, literal neighbours, and they didn't even get destroyed. That was a brilliant match, honestly. Well, along the 2-1 units coming swerving from that corner over there, but these Predator tanks nice taking care of those Tiberium spikes. And I don't know what training's gonna do. I mean, he's trying to do hit and run tactics, but those attack knights are weak. He's not gonna be able to do much with that. He needs Predator. He needs Scorpion tanks. I was gonna say it right first time. I always get them mixed up. And you see, we've got Scorpion tanks coming from those war factories over there. I'm not sure if his training is actually going to be going down to the back here as well, trying to get the extra Tiberium. He probably should make an effort. I think getting an emissary would probably be good. I don't know. It's either that or an MCV. I mean, because MCVs are better because you have at least a construction queue. And if this one falls, which it's in danger of doing so at the moment, you would have at least have a backup. But at least his Scorpion tanks are now repelling the forces over there. Nice taking care of that problem in its immediacy, but they'll probably be back. Well, that's happening. We've got a big force from over here. Shock Prepare now cleaning out these Tiberium spikes. But unfortunately, oh, nice attack coming from there, dealing with those units over there. But I was about to say, unfortunately for Shock, training owns all the tip spikes still. I mean, of the ones that aren't destroyed. Over here, we're not much happening. I mean, a few structures have been sold. These tab bags are probably going to be hunting for harvesters. And going over here, we got Shock at tier 3 now, so he's probably going to be railgun upgrade. Is that? Judging by the speed, it probably is. Yes, it is appearing now. So that's a railgun upgrade. So now all Predator tanks have a damage boost. I don't know what else he's going to be doing. Well, I don't know. I mean, now that he has tier 3, oh my god, 5 war factories. He's pumping out those tanks. The training is absolutely just a nice war machine. This is ridiculous. I've never seen someone build 5 war factories and he's just churning out those units. My goodness. I mean, it's effective, but I don't know how effective it will be. Oh, I suppose it holds out a bit because I've got quite a lot of Scorpion tanks that will be able to deal with the force, even with damage boosted Predator tanks coming from Shock Trooper over there. But I mean, he should sell some of them once he's done with them. Once he's got a cyber support force, because my goodness, that he could do with the economy. In fact, let's have a look at what kind of economy he has at this moment. That's there. Oh yeah, he's not really doing very well at the moment. I mean, he's got eyes over here. His tab is probably destroyed over there. Here we've got a huge congregation of Scorpion tanks. Construction yard is there. It's fine so far. I mean, it'll probably be in danger soon because of the units and everything. Shock Trooper is maintaining a nice area over here. He's just keeping up that defense and being on the lookout all the time. It's quite nice. One of the 2 refineries were destroyed. Didn't even see that. He's now dealing with the rest of those Tiberium spikes. And now, what else is going to be doing? I mean, it's probably just going to be just training a lot more units. What's happened with his radar? Is he not got any power to this command post? Well, I should see it. What's happened? Why is he not getting radar? Sell it. Anyway, coming from over here, conflict over here. That's pretty much just Shock Trooper getting the rest of the Tiberium spikes. Okay, we've got some units. Oh, nice. We're going to have a flanking force coming from the bottom left of the map. So this is going to be very interesting. I think Shock Trooper might have the upper hand now because he's stationing some units there. The training should just go to destroy Shock Trooper units, honestly. He really should, because otherwise he should go leave himself a huge problem to deal with later on, and that'll really mess him up, especially with the main force as well, because he's going to be doing a pincer attack on his base most likely, and that'll just mess him up, and he'll probably regret it. So he should deal with that anytime soon. So it's War Factory. Still got one, still got two. Still got two War Factories. Okay, so I can see the shops repair. It's been a little bit, I wouldn't say idle, I'll just say a bit reserved at the moment. He's got a lot of forces on the battlefield at the moment, but he's mainly just prowling around, trying to pick some things off. I mean, they're coming to his base right now. I still think training should have dealt with those units, although it might work out in his favour. We've got units coming from his base going towards a shot repairs outpost over here. Absolutely, just, well, I don't know. They're just tackling harvesters at the moment, but I think they're going to be tackling these buildings over here, and getting the tier 3, getting the refineries and everything. They're going to be making nice progress to send him back to tier 1, which is going to be a nice big advantage for training, especially when he's got the upgrades and everything. Predator tanks now trying to come deal with the Scorpion tanks. A bit of a time battle going over here, but not much being done, to be honest, because he can't really do many things with this many Predator tanks, and he's just not going to be able to do much. With these Scorpion tanks, they're, I don't know if they're a little bit faster, and they are just absolutely annihilating all these units over here. My god, that is amazing. So he's just going to wipe all these structures off the map at the moment, and training is pretty much good. Oh, gonna attack some ground units coming from over there. He's going to be healing that construction yard. He's got 4 avatars, which is, oh, okay, airstrike. Okay, where does he have a airfield? I don't see an airfield. That's it. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, nice. Right. So he's got a few airfields. That's going to be providing him with a nice, decent recovery point right there. He's still got his construction yard. He's just building up all the structures necessary to actually be able to scale the structures back. And he's got air support with that as well. That is right. Okay. That's good for short repair. I mean, he's going to be able to crawl back from that. All those Scorpion tanks is just going to get wasted. He's gonna have to get that. He's gonna have to get these structures. I don't see these Scorpions surviving, to be honest. I really don't. They are just gonna be absolutely annihilated. I mean, here we go. We've got the main force. Here we go. The rebuilt force. With all those Preds coming to absolutely demolish those units. So we've got 8 Orcus and Firehawks. That's gonna be more than enough to deal with training, seeing as training hasn't really gone much right now. He's only got 1 construction yard and 2 War Factories. And we're seeing he's now trading air. Oh. So he's probably going to be doing with the air himself. So the air or something like that. Mainly trying to protect those avatars, because I don't know if he can train anymore. I don't think he can. I don't see a tech lab anywhere. I wonder where he's going to go to. Oh wait, as I was about to say that, he's going to go to that Tiberium field, and he's just going to be just getting that expansion, and you're also getting some extra resources. Meanwhile, structured pets forces coming through that bridge, could be coming towards training's base, and this looks like there's going to be a very big threat for training. I don't know if he'll be able to survive this, especially with the amount of units he has. I mean, most of them were wasted because of the attack on shot repair. Those Scorpion tanks would have been a lot of use for this attack coming here right now. I mean, there's a lot of Predator tanks, and they're going to be absolutely annihilating this base if training doesn't do something. I mean, there's 4 avatars which are over here, would do something, but not much, because they will be quickly swarmed. It's air that training's going to focus on right now. Get those Venoms out, make sure that they don't get destroyed, and just try and win that way. I don't know, I don't think he's going to be able to train Venoms fast enough. I mean, he's not quite good enough. I mean, if you had a few more Venoms, like at least 8, he could potentially push back, at least oppose them in more of an equal sort of force than right now. Those avatars, nice taking care of those Predator tanks, but I swear those Preds could actually at least destroy one of those avatars. And that could have been fruitless though, because he could have captured one again, and then he would have still had it, and that would not have been a very good loss. So we've got a lot of pitbulls coming out. They're going to be dealing with the Venoms. And we've got one lone crane over here for no reason. I don't know how he constructed that. Probably had an emissary nearby. But I'm surprised that it's actually getting destroyed. It's probably about to now. Yeah. Yeah, we got a few war factories, and he's just rebuilding that. He's going to get a few aircraft. He's going to be dealing with that. Those pit bulls nice and chasing, hunting those veterans down. They're all going to be destroyed. Oh no, he's just lost his conuyard. I don't think training is going to be able to continue. Oh wait, he's just built it again, but still, he probably won't be able to continue. Well, I don't know. He's hanging it on by the barest of threads right now. I don't know if he'll be able to fully recoup from this. I mean, he's got 3,000 credits. He's got a war factory. He's got a construction yard. He's got a lot of structures right now. So he can get tier 2 straight away, but he's got to make sure he doesn't die. Further, here we go. We've got more air coming at him again. I don't know. I don't think he'll be able to win, but I'm too uncertain about this. We've got, you know, we've got all this happening, and training is still alive. I mean, he's trying his very best. I don't know how long he'll be able to survive, to be honest. I mean, he's just hanging on by the slightest threads. Oh, damn. Those units coming in from over there. I need to destroy the emissary. I don't think he'll be able to survive. I mean, those harvesters are now in danger. I mean, yes, they're being repelled, but he could also just wind back over around this rock and also take care of those harvesters. It's going to be a really close call. We've got aircraft coming in from over the top. Those military rocket squads nicely taking care of those Orcas and pushing them back to the airfields. Now we've got big attacking force from the ground forces coming over here. Nice to destroy the war factories. And I don't think he'll be able to survive this. A lot of military rocket squads are destroying quite a few Predator tanks, and the Upper are helping as well. Oh, it's going to be close. Is Shotspec going to be able to destroy the construction yard? He might be able to. I don't know, but it's looking really close. Is he going to be able to save it? Is Tony going to be able to save his own construction yard? 3 tanks left. Oh, 2 tanks. 2 tanks left. No, he's not. He's not. He lost it. Damn. That's it for training, pretty much. He's not going to be able to do anything. Oh, damn. He just lost it. That was so sad. And here we go. Pitbull's coming in. There is no way he's going to be able to win. That is so disappointing. That was a clutch moment there. I mean, wow. I was surprised I was actually on the edge of my seat there. I really thought at multiple points that training would have been able to get back at Shelter Pack, because we could all agree that second run there, that second match, was a lot better than the first. Shelter Pack was not nearly as aggressive. That was probably because of the map size, because it was a lot larger, but training had a lot more room, a lot more time to expand and just prepare things. I don't necessarily know if he should have gone for that base. Now thinking about it, he possibly could have just left all those Scorpion tanks at his base and then just waited for those units to come. I mean, yes, Shelter Pack would have still been able to construct the units and stuff, but it could have at least tried to prevent the airfields coming online. But then again, seeing as he had room already, he could have just built them up that base. So I don't know. It slings and roundabouts. I'm not sure what would be best, but training did pull them. Brilliant fight. I mean, wow, and that was an amazing play by both players. Shelter being really preserved in that match, I've also noticed. I mean, he wasn't at all on the attack. He was basically a steamroller instead of Russia like before. But training, very good play by training. Very impressed by that. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you did like this, and I will see you